Hi, it's Maria from the Tarot Shop here, and in this video we're going to take a little tutorial on the astrology wheel. So this is a really good spread to do either annually at a crossroads, if you like, really. So on Halloween, the 31st of October, for the 1st of November, which is our new year. And then alternatively, you can do it on the 31st of December for the 1st of January. Other than that, you can do it on your birthday, which is a really good time to do it. So it's just literally in line with the astrology houses. So this is, if for those of you that aren't familiar, this is how an astrology wheel looks. And basically each house, there are 12 houses in an astrology wheel, and each house has covers a particular area of your life. So when you use it for tarot, and I do this quickly as a check-in, if you like, periodically, I tend to do this for my birthday, and it's just a question of just checking into the right, okay, what's coming for the next year in each of these areas, or you can just do it as a general. So basically, let's get started so you can understand what I'm saying here. Use my little radiant wise spirit. I'll pop the link in the description so that you can see which little tarot deck I'm using. And I'm going to do, this is an imaginary one. It's for a lady called Joyce. I don't know why, but it is. A lady called Joyce. And she wants to know what's coming ahead in the next 3 months, actually, because she's going through quite a bit of a transition. So we just shuffle away and we say, right, okay, this is a pivotal time in her life. So we just need to check in. So I just do this. Cut and complete. Okay. So 2 cards on each one. So that's number 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 4. Can you see them? No, you can't see them. They're out of picture. I'll just bring them up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So as you can see, we're in a bit of a tight squeeze here. So I would normally do this elsewhere, usually on my kitchen table, actually. Right, so this is number 1, and the 2 cards are read together like this. This is about the self. So this is how Joyce sees herself. Well, she sees herself as the Wheel of Fortune, which is a constant evolving and changing. So an evolutionary change. And also the Star is somebody who's very dreamy. So she has big plans. She's very hopeful. She has a lot of hope for the future. And she's actually going through an evolutionary change herself at the moment. So there's something going on quite deeply within Joyce. So we pop that to one side. Now, from an income perspective, so this is her money. And she has, oh, look, she's looking at, it looks very much like the cards are saying, from an income perspective, look, you need to make a decision about where it is you want to go in the world. And this could lead to happiness, you know. So she's comfortably off. She's quite happy financially. But actually, she could do with making a decision, or there may be a recommendation here from the cards to look at something around, you know, a decision about where she could go in the world financially. Is there something she should be doing? So that looks... obviously, if you're talking to her, then that would make more sense to it, because she would be able to feed back, well, actually, I'm considering going travelling. I mean, that looks to me like she's going to make a decision. There may be some expenditure here with regards to overseas travel, but actually she's, and what happiness. And usually you find something like, for example, they're going to take a trip overseas to a family member. And that's the money that she needs to spend. Communication and siblings. So how does she communicate? Well, she's actually very assertive. And she is also very caring. So she's very, yeah, she's very caring. She's very direct in her feelings. So she's well outspoken about her feelings and about how she feels about things. You definitely know how she feels. Home and family. Oh, there's change here, isn't there? Because you've got the Tower here and the Knight of Swords together. So the two of them are running alongside each other. This one brings in vast, swift change, and this is unexpected change. So there has been an unexpected, or there will be an unexpected change in the home environment. Again, maybe she's looking to go overseas. I don't know why I keep saying that, but it may be. Pleasure and creativity. Okay, so she is creative. This is usually around children as well. The 5th house is all about children as well. So it can be that actually she's very confused about all the things that are on offer. So we've already established that she's a bit of a dreamer, and actually she'd like to make some changes, but she almost doesn't know which creative outlet to choose. But there is a new one coming here, a brand new creative outlet. And it can be that the brand new outlet will actually, pursuit will actually cause a little bit of confusion for her. Work and health. Okay, so we're plodding along, and she's quite cautious with her finances. Then we have marriage and partners. It suggests here that from a marriage and partners point of view, that she's with somebody who is, well, he's got a double king energy. So he's basically the same as her. He's a sword. So he's very articulate. He's able to let her know how he feels. But he's also quite good fun. So you've got the King of Wands here. So that's somebody who's very responsible for what they do, very practical, but also very intellectual. And then you have the transformation. Well, so we've got some inner work here to do, because you can see we've got the Hermit. And this leads to, she's looking for what makes her happy. So she's considering, you see that the page is looking at, and that it's probably going to be, there's an opportunity that's going to come in this period of time. The heaven sent one that will allow her to do a bit of inner work, a little bit of reflection. Travel and knowledge. Well, oh, so she does want to go home, you see. So this is the card of nostalgia, and also the King of Cups. So my intuitive side says here that this is the father figure, and actually home. So travel and knowledge, maybe he was very knowledgeable to her, and actually will be very knowledgeable to her, and he's at home. So you would kind of put the two cards together there. It looks very much like this is traveling back in time to the King of Cups, so her father. So travel and knowledge is, he probably taught her an awful lot, and actually she travels backwards and forwards to be with him. Career, there's some celebration here, but actually there's the ending of something. So there's a completion. So it does feel as if there's something moving within Joyce's life, doesn't it? So you've got a celebration here to the end and the completion of, you know, a time in her life which probably gave her quite a lot of anxiety, because it's over now with the tens. And then community and network. Well, actually, she's very easily distracted. And we know that because she got the Seven of Cups down here. So she's with the Devil. You're very easily distracted. You're tempted by all these other bits and pieces. So it's very difficult to stay focused with the Devil when you've got this. So she's probably surrounded by people tempting her off in all different times of directions. But they are also, it's a situation possibly where she is financially stable. So this could be, it's her work environment is where most of her friends are. Okay, and then you've got spirituality and psyche. So this is her soul's message, if you like, really. So it's her spiritual side. So her spiritual side has taken a bit of a rest, and actually she found it slightly burdensome, you know. So we would talk that through and just say, okay, why do you find that it's overwhelming? It's, you know, what is going on there? And that's kind of, we use the tarot purely to kind of consult with what's going on under the surface, if you like. So that was a whistle stop of the tarot wheel, as I like to call it. And as I say, that's on the website, so you can download the wheel and you've got it there to do whenever you feel. Okay, thank you very much for your time. Bye bye.